Hey guys, Vika here with Artificery. This is my top 8 match using Jabba Sentinel Messenger against BigPun, who is on Satine droids. His version has both supports and upgrades, 7 supports, 8 upgrades. So, Desperate Measures will be good for me, but he can also just play a ton of upgrades, so it's not like an instant game-winning card. But it's definitely something I would keep. So I like this hand. It can be tough with Fickle Mercenaries against Satine Droids because they produce so much, but I definitely want 2 supports in hand. He doesn't have scruffy looking nerf herder, so I don't have to be, I guess, concerned from that perspective. But yeah, so counter intel I definitely want. Help me work around the removal. I might thinking about keeping the hidden motive just to keep him off like a double disrupt or something like that. Damage wise, I don't really care. It might be nice if I could hit like a fist here or something like that. And then I can delve or dig for delve with Jabba. So I think I'm going to do that. Um, well, you know what? I think I'll just keep. Give ourselves a little bit of mitigation here. Mostly for like a Chewie's blaster, which is probably what I want to see the least of. But I got less, so he gets the choice. I don't particularly care too strongly either way. I probably would have gone with his own as well, because I don't necessarily need the money. I've got no good to me dead. Okay, so he's going to steal my money first play, which is something I should be able to deal with. So he double disrupts, and he has money showing now. Okay, so going to start with Jabba. We're going to search the deck, see what we come up with, and then we can plan from there. Okay, so this is good to have, but not amazing. We want the support at the top. The not amazing part is that it gives away that we already had it in our hand, so we can be less sneaky getting resources off of Sentinel Messenger. Okay, so he's up to 3. We could disrupt. I think we're okay disrupting here. Just in case it's like a Chewie's blaster. He's got 2 copies of it, and it's obviously a very, very good card. We may have to take our time and happy to hit that. And Fickle at the end of the round. So I don't mind this. If we both just kind of lose our turn, but he has less mitigation, I feel okay with that. Although, I mean, his turn's not over. He's got Satine, obviously. Well. Okay, what do we do here? We could try some removal on it. I think maybe we will. Don't want him dropping a Fickle on me. So we'll call resource here. That was lucky. It's possible that a better play for us would have been going with Fickle. I'm torn here. I like counterintelligence a lot. I don't know. I mean, if I hit the 2, that's great. If I hit the resource, that's great. Any other side's not so hot. I think I'm willing to give up 1. Oh, it's such a good card, though. It's such a good card. I want to keep it. I just want to keep it. Okay, so we are on to round 2 here. I'll probably open with counter intel. I would hate for him to just roll out R2, threaten, disrupt, and get me with it. But I guess I'll have to live with that if it happens. Okay, so Tangle's pretty bad for me. Easy Pickings is also pretty bad for me. But I can play around Easy Pickings a little bit, especially since I have Feed. So yeah, I guess I'll get rid of that. Okay, so my fear, any fear of getting dismantled is reduced. Not completely eliminated, but it's reduced. Don't know how much I care about the hover tank in this match. By the time it comes up, I'm probably more interested in removals, so I'll put them at the bottom. If that was like a fist, I'd probably keep it closer to the top. Also, it could end up being moot if we drop a entourage, then it all gets reshuffled anyway, so. Okay, so if we disrupt, we don't allow him to bump up that Satine resource. However, if he rolls in with C3PO, it could be a moot point again, but we'll make him risk it if he wants to try. So you gotta think he'll likely go to resource here somewhere. If he goes to disrupt, I'm gonna power action out the fickle. Okay. So if I hit a resource here, okay, I do not. I could have snuck it out while Easy Pickings is offline at the moment here. Okay, so looks like we've got the all clear to get our Mega Blasters in. We roll out Sentinel Messenger, we take our 4th resource. And then we wad it in. Oh, sorry. I give him back Entangle. Am I okay with letting him have Entangle? Do I want him to have Entangle or not? I think I can live with it. Yeah, Mega Blasters could walk into Easy Pickings anyway. So we will give him back the Entangle. Not entirely certain that's the right choice. Okay. So okay. We're going to Okay, we're going to power action out. He could do a slow get to dismantle, but if he does go for that, we're going to just get the Mega Blaster dice in. Since the Mega Blaster dice stay. And also, if he does that, we can take a resource with Sentinel Messenger and play the Fickle Mercenaries. Hopefully he just pushes damage here. Okay, so he's going that direction. So we're going to push these dice into the pool. So he can dismantle it if he wants to. Tempted to take a resource here with one of the troopers. I think I will. Turn off easy pickings and go from there. So I don't really know who my first target will be. I like shutting off R2. He's got a redeploy on him though. But that's all right. I'm gonna go for R2. I feel like he's just the right target. All right, so we're good to focus to damage here. He can't really, he could pay 2 for Entangle, but that doesn't make sense. He'll probably just have to dismantle us here. So those go, but I still get the one die that was rolled in after, which is nice. It's possible that he doesn't know that it's sticks around, but they do because it's an after effect. It's not tied to the card itself. Kind of regret putting out the Mega Blasters on the Watt special, though I think it would have telegraphed things a bit. So, sides I like here. I like my spot in general. I think I'm just gonna take all the money in the world. And go into next round, hopefully hit a fist or something like that. He only has one. Oh, this is disaster. So basically we gotta come off the top ropes with Fickle Messenger and or with Sentinel Messenger and hit a support. Yeah, this is a real shame here. Okay, so we'll see if we hit mitigation good. Well, no. We want to support, but hitting mitigation would be nice as well. Oh, no, we got nothing. So we're in trouble here. We can use Forsaken. We will happily play this game. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of that damage. Next play will be to roll in the Fickle Mercenaries if we can. Okay, so we have to think Chewie's Blaster is coming in. It's the 3-drop that we're scared of. We would like to be able to do Forsaken on it, but Forsaken only hits 2 or less, so chances aren't great for that anyway. He could entangle us here, which would be bad for us, but okay, so at this point our Satine is the target for sure. I would love to kill her while she's holding Chewie's Blaster. It would be just great. So it seems like he likes his cards. I would like to use Forsaken. So if we hit a resource or a focus here, we just use it. We don't like that roll. Jeez Louise, we don't like that roll at all. There's really nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about it, so I think we're going to hope we can hit a +2 and then eventually start to find these supports that we've been missing. We want to start pushing some damage, so we'll look for focus. That was a good find for us here. We are a-okay with this reroll out of him. There's not much zero cost removal. So we're going to get greedy. It's going to be a tough decision on what we're going to keep for next round. We cannot avoid back-to-back disasters with no supports. So he's looking for resources, obviously, but that time has passed a little. We're going to use Forsaken because we want to clear out our hand. We have to find those supports. Get the claim, which is kind of nice. Although I'm sure he's a-okay with that as well. We're getting rid of Delve. We should be able to hit a support, but you just never know. So there's 2, we've got 9 others. So 9 of 17 cards. But we know there are 2 out of 3 are on the bottom, so it's 7 of 14. So at this point, I'm torn. I mean, we've got another Desperate Measures, and we can dig for it for the second copy. But I do like that counterintelligence. So we're just gonna see what we get here. Okay, and we got lucky, so we get we get 2, which is nice. We don't have our delves, but we can still search for a yellow card. Now, once Jabba's dead, these desperate measures are turned off. But yeah, both the easy pickings are gone. So Mega Blasters are great for us. I think I will wot them in. Well, that's the end of Jabba. Okay, we'll get Fickle in here so he can't steal it and all that, and we're happy to see that side. We'll resolve it as quickly as possible. So he could be coming in with entourages and whatnot now. So we'll get that resolved. Actually, you know, I think we'll just come in with Fist. See if we can't get a kill on Satine. It's that 3 side that we hate so much. So what to do here? I mean, he could easily have entourage, and I'm not letting him resolve a 2 resource side to keep the train going. So I think we're just going to come in with Fist and see if we can't spike a 3 side. So nope. Suppose we could hit. No, there's not much we can hit. Sinister Piece doesn't do anything. So with this resource, we can take a resource with the Sentinel Messenger and we can wad out Mega Blasters. Which we absolutely want to do. Well Connected is dead. It's spot yellow. Don't know if I even care about playing counter intel. We're not going to be focusing into anything. We'll just be rolling our dice and seeing what happens. So we're happy that we resolved our Fickle Mercenaries early in the round. He's sitting on 3 resources. So, you know, if we'd waited on it, he could have just chosen to steal them. And we're happy we have that damage into Satine. He could overwrite into a redeploy, which would be not what we want to see. But if it happens, it happens. There's a pretty decent chance it'll happen. With with all the spot yellow removal gone already, it was 2 easy pickings, 1 entangle. Her value's a lot lower. So here's an interesting thought. There is a chance that he does not realize or know that Desperate Measures is spot yellow, so he could be waiting on Entangle. Or sorry, wait. He could be waiting on Entourage to play Entourage, you know, if for whatever reason he didn't realize. So now that it's out of hand, if he plays it, see, that makes me think that he didn't remember that it's spot yellow. So that was one consideration I had for not throwing away Desperate Measures, to keep that alive as a possibility. All right, let's see if we can hit a 3 here. We get shields, and we will take those shields. We don't really care about anything here. Well, I don't know. So, the special is basically a blank. The disrupt's a blank. The blank is obviously a blank. The 2 indirect is an improvement. The only thing that is not an improvement for us is the 2 resource. So we'll take that chance. Oh, and we get crushed. That sucks. That really sucks. This is how my worlds ended. It was Doubt into Thrawn, and twice in our game, Thrawn was sitting on his 2 resource side. I doubted it. It landed on the 2 resource side, and I lost a nail biter, and that was the end of my worlds on day 2. Tempted to resolve this. It's just good value. Alright, let's see some direct sides. Oof, just not enough. Just not enough. There's not much better, unfortunately. So we really needed at some point along the way direct, like we've seen every other side. Although we didn't have money at this point, but... So we are going to go for the 33% shot at killing. Nope. A lot of outs there. Okay, hopefully we find our Senate chamber, then we take all of that out of the equation. There we go. Bingo. We're going to have to open with the Mega Blasters and get her off the table instantly. That 3, it is just never misses, my God. Well, bah. So, if we attempt to threaten lethal, he can still resolve 2 sides that don't match. We could maybe cost him a redeploy. There's a pretty decent chance he has a redeploy. He's got 2 other ones. The A300 and the Dagger of Mortis. We've got shield on our blue guy, so we really don't want that Dagger of Mortis. We're going to get in here and try and threaten lethal. We'd get there. Thank goodness. I mean, he's got to just push max damage. He can do 7 damage, which is nuts. And then we get that Chewie's Blaster off the table, but it's a bit too late. I am A-okay with this. So we're going to power action out the Senate chamber. Well, we could open with Fickle. Yeah, I think Fickle has to be our next play. Okay, so we were happy to be right about that, although he doesn't have tons of money. Or sorry, he doesn't have... He's not hurting for money. So, hey, we're happy with that side. Hopefully we can keep Watt alive. If we cannot... Okay, we got lucky there. We don't need rerolls because we have Senate Chamber now. So that doesn't really hurt us. We will definitely use the hidden motive if we can. I want to get the Senate Chamber out. Hidden Motive's going to be saved for Digger of Mortis. Hopefully we can get rid of it. Don't know if we'll probe. We don't really need a reroll. I very much would like to get value out of Watts dice. Okay. So this is right of him to not just focus. Well, hopefully we win this one. That's nice for us. Keeping Watt alive would be nice, but we don't need it. Okay. So our choices here are push damage or get the Senate Chamber out. I'm going to get that in the pool. We can use it defensively now as well, the power action. Though we don't want to. We want to kill. So if he plays an entourage, okay, so all the pressure is off now as far as resolving the Fickle Mercenary. It's possible that he has hidden motive, but he may not. Okay, so now we can use Watt's die no matter what. So I'm tempted to probe if only to limit his rerolls, but we're not going to do that yet. Hopefully, if he discards, I mean, he's going to discard. Hopefully he discards an upgrade. We can probe and lock him into whatever his role happens to be. So we can survive this with Watt. So we are going to probe now. We'll see what he's got. Okay, so the Fickle, it was suspected that it was in hand because he didn't search. So he can reroll again. If he does, we can stop lethal with our power action. I'm not sure it's worth it. We could just deal a lot of damage. In my opinion, he should definitely throw away the Fickle. And look for damage or a focus. So this is also a good play. So he's going to play the Fickle, and as soon as he does, then I'm going to flip his die. Senate chamber. Well, to be honest, I'm not certain if I do even. We don't find any focus. So as much as it sucks, we're going to have to let Watt die to this. We'll focus him to the double focus. So, blanking that, I mean, you never know what we'll hit. We'd have 33% chance of being great, but we are not going to take that risk. Not a chance. So we're just going to have our own great turn here. Kill somebody. So I am tempted to just resolve some indirect, force him to yeah, we're gonna do indirect here. Just put out more damage, more total damage. We still have the second fist die. Okay, so this lets us sink the 7 directly in to R2, and then we get the 3 indirect. I don't think it mattered where he put the shield or anything like that. We could have got there efficiently, but in other cases he could have put one guy down to like 1 damage. Oh, that's GG. That was a good roll for us there. All right. So that was a close one, despite what it looks like there at the end. I kind of like when we just do it this way. That way there's no... It's impossible for someone to like think that you loaded up a different deck the second time. Although we note deck lists and all that, but I think it's kind of just better. Kind of just better to do it this way, and then everything's easily above board. It's good to always check you're at 30, especially with Fickles. You know, they could end up anywhere. Okay, so we're looking for a couple supports. Oh, we got Fist and Delve, so we are sitting pretty. Man, I mean, this deck's capable of totally explosive starts. If he's on the disrupt plan, then we probably don't need Mega in hand. But like this deck is fully capable of dropping all of these. I think I might just keep them all. Well, yeah, we'll do that. It's greedy, but man, it can happen. It can really, really get nuts, especially when you're only paying 3 for a fist. So we're going to immediately... that's too bad. We want it to well connected and then just delve. No horsing around. He's coming after our resources again. I think that's okay for us. We can play a long game. It's not what we want, but... but there are worse things. Ooh, that is a beauty roll. We'll keep that. Delve we're not going to need again. I think by the time these come up we'll want removal, so we'll put Sinister Piece at the top. And I mean, as long as we sit on our desperate measures now, we're in a good spot. So we'll roll out. Could go with Sentinel Messenger here, so it's impossible to get easy picked. But I'm just gonna come with Watt. I like that he has 2 base resource sides. If we hit one of those, then so that's the one we don't want to hit. If he's got it, okay. So now we know that he does not have it. We are good to go. Oh, we are good to go. Oof, man, we're loving this. So, do we want to play Hidden Motive? I don't see why not. Yeah, let's go for it here. Yeah. We'll say focus. That could be bad for us. That could be real bad for us. It's possible that's disaster. All right, we're going to assume that he does not have easy pickings. It's possible that he does, but I would be stunned. If he does, then we're in, yeah. So that Hidden Motive was a bad idea. We're still going to get our fist out, which is nice. But But that was costly. That was definitely costly. And this disrupt could just wreck us. So, one of the takeaways here, probably just, yeah. We don't really want to resolve that side, but okay. So it could have been a promising turn, turned into a disaster, unfortunately. I should not have put that into play, I guess. It was also pretty unlucky, but him winning. Oh, sorry, whoopsie. Him winning both the hidden motives is also just, crappy luck for us, but we put ourselves in that position with an unneeded decision, just trying to kind of take value off the top of the deck. So no Herson around. So long as he doesn't have a second Ewok ambush, we're back on the fist plan. Okay, good. Good. If he doesn't show disrupt, so he can kill Sentinel Messenger here. Tempted to go in a few ways. Tempted to just roll in my Fickle Mercenaries. I'm tempted to roll in Sentinel Messenger. See what I draw. Because he could die immediately. If they kill him, I'm pretty okay with that. So we're going to get them in the pool, turn on Forsaken. That's a beautiful roll. We love that roll. We're going to delve in our fist and start doing damage. So this is fine. We can keep him stuck. So it's going to be difficult to play Forsaken. I'm not overly tempted to blow up this Republic cruiser, but we might. We may use Forsaken as a reroll. So no more horsing around. We're going hard with fist here. We're a-okay with that. So, do we blow it up? I just don't think I really care about it at all. I think I've got much bigger fish to fry. I am not going to deal with that yet. I don't want him just taking 3 immediately afterwards and going to town. Tempted to go after Satine. Turn off those 3 pieces of mitigation. Maybe catch her without a redeploy. Two shields is an option here. It's not what we want, but it's an option. I don't like blowing this up. Don't like it one bit, but I think we'll do it. So we got a second one, which is good. We can't get rid of our Mega Blasters no matter what now, because we've seen 3 go to the bottom. So Forsaken's looking like it could be a reroll. Hmm. It's possible he has like Entangle or something. He could also just have something that he wants to play. I don't want that hit as part of an Entangle. Usually it's protected, but not on that rollout. So things are obviously going pretty bad for us. That hidden motive play was wrong, and it went as absolutely terribly for us as it could after. So things have gone sideways here, unfortunately. Once again, we find ourselves getting worked over on the hidden motives, which is too bad. I guess we won the one late last game, but so hopefully it doesn't hit disrupt. He does not, thank goodness. Okay, so he missed on that reroll. If mom's okay with it. Okay, so we're not going to horse around. We're going to get some damage out. These Mega Blasters in play. He could steal our Fickle, but I feel like I can live with that. I feel like he doesn't have an Ewok ambush. Well, I don't know. That's not necessarily true. Hopefully he doesn't. Oh, dismantle. Alright, so he's sitting on dismantle right now. See if we can find a 2 disrupt side. That would be beautiful. We do not. I mean, he could dismantle our fist, which we'd care more about the wadded Mega Blasters. Okay. Okay, so it could just be sequencing. This does not mean that he has... Okay, so we can't get double disrupted here. Considering using Forsaken. If he flips to the 3, we can still hidden motive. Alright, we are okay with that. Probably not going to have end up having Forsaken online at all. So we have to suspect that, well, he's gonna flip for sure. The Chewie's Blaster. We'll have to hidden motive it and hope we win one of these times on it. There we go. So Forsaken's okay as a reroll. We will probably Desperate Measures this, but who knows, he could roll in and then focus it to something and then we Desperate Measures it, so we'll see. Okay. What do we want here? I think we want No Good to Me Dead. It's potentially worth more. So we don't need Fists, so that goes to the bottom. We'll keep Forsaken at the top. Could be worth more, and we can take it off of whoever we want, I guess. We don't have to give them a card. We do have to heal them. It could also be a reroll. So we're fine with it sitting on a blank side. Starting to get to the point where the discard on the Fickle could be acceptable. So we are not looking for shields at all this round, even though we don't have money at the moment. I love the 2+2 on Jabba, but so at this point we will Desperate Measures and get rid of that. We're not going to keep the +2. He's showing Disrupt. He's hanging on to Disrupt. So I think we will just discard. So we are a-okay with that. Shields are looking a little prettier at the moment. We can see who he hits and then put them on. So he had 3 pieces, 0 cost removal. Okay, so he doesn't have them. So he's got no removal at the moment, so I'm not overly concerned with discard. He could have 2 like redeploys. So that is a roll that we're not thrilled to see. We really want focus. All we need is 1 to get the chain going. If we take money, we turn on all the fist sides. But, oof. Could easily get hit with easy pickings or something here. He's still got 1. It's got automated. The flanks are dead, but yeah, I think this one's all over, unfortunately. Considering just taking the money here with Jabba, I want to have my sides available to me on Vader's Fist as well as on the Mega Blaster Troopers. So we have a 3PO kill, which is very nice for us. That was a wonderful roll for us. We want an R2 kill though. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful reroll. So, who do we kill here? think we kill Satine. Knock 3 dice out. They can all deal damage. I mean, if we take out 3PO, R2 can still focus to some good sides. He can focus to the Satine sides. I think we will... So, now who do we choose? If we go after R2, he could move them over. Together, they're such a menace. Don't want him getting 2 plays out of it. I want to be able to just roll in fist and get a kill. So he could Ewok ambush here and potentially just win. I really want to just threaten lethal. Okay, so we're showing lethal on C-3PO. He does not have the Ewok ambush, which is very good for us. I think that's the right choice to kill Watt. So the other thing he could have done was focused for 2 with 3PO to get value out of that. I think that might have been better to kill Jabba and then to double focus with 3PO. I would say actually that would have been better, but I think killing Watt is the right person if you're choosing who to kill. So that's showing lethal, so we have to doubt it. So he's got a 1 in 3 chance of killing us. Oof, we got lucky there. So I don't know if we have anything with shields. We want to limit his rerolls. We could do counter intel right now and limit his rerolls. Or we can go for the 1 in 6 on Vader's Fist of the shields. We're going to try and limit his rerolls. Nope, that was a whiff. That's too bad. Oh man. Bad luck for him. So our other out is hitting the 2 shields. So that's unfortunate for him. That's not the way you want to go out. I think he deserved to win that game probably. Now, yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So that was the game. Definitely. I think takeaway was the hidden motive play. Don't get greedy. Yeah, I should have left well enough alone there. Might have had an explosive start, and I probably just win pretty easily. That's not true. I had a hidden motive, so anyway, I caused myself problems that I did not need to cause. All right, well, yeah, I guess that's it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.